Yo, what up? So today let's talk about your Shopify social sharing image and SEO. So let's talk about how you can easily create this. And as you know, you come to, in your Shopify dashboard, you click on your online store, then you click on preferences and you're going to see this. So let's go ahead and create this image that will be here right away. You can use AI for this, but let's just use Canva to create this. And as you know, the pixel should be 1200 by 628, okay, or 1200 by 628. And I'm going to go to Canva right here and I'll click on create, okay. Then once I click on create, then I'll click on custom size, okay, click on custom size. And Canva is free, so you're free to use it. So I'm going to go to 1200 by 628. Let me cross check if I'm correct. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new design. And right here, we're going to see some designs and templates. So you can see if you, let me cancel this. If you click on design here, you can load some templates. So if we look around this part, it has some templates, but I'm not going to use that. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to go ahead, click here, and I'm going to go ahead and add an element. Okay. And the first thing you need to know is that whenever you want to add elements, you need to add element related to your store. Okay. I mean, to your niche rather. So I'm in the fashion niche. So I'm going to go ahead and, add a kind of a background fashion image. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on element and I'll type fashion. And you can also do this on your mobile phone. So I'm going to say fashion design. Let me just change it to women fashion. Okay, so I've got these ones here that I can use. So I can just use this. I can use this image or I can use this ones. Okay, so let me just use this. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the just like this, so it fits the screen. Okay, and I'll try as much as possible to make the transparency blurry. So it's gonna do this. Okay, yep. So now I'm just gonna add a text, and I can select any of the text here. So let me just go ahead and use any of this text right there. So let me pick this, okay, and I can just give it on group, okay. Then I'll edit this. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the font size. Let me reduce it to something like 16. Oh, sorry, 32. Okay, and this thing is gonna drag it to the top, and I'll change that to Mave. Yep. So now I think this looks better. Okay, can drag this to the bottom a bit, then I can drag this also. So I can change the color to maybe black or whatever color I want to change it to. Well, let me just use green. Oh no, that's okay. Okay, so I can use this. Okay, and another thing is I can also add my logo. Okay, so let me just go to my library and add my logo. I can use my logo instead of this Mave. So you can click on upload and it will take you to your library. So you then go ahead and I'm going to drag my logo inside. And right there, I can delete this Mave and I can, drag my logo to the top just like this. Okay. And I can reduce this one, the font size to, the font. Okay. So I can increase this. So sorry, I'm taking your time. It's just to make this perfect. Okay. So now I can drag this down and I can actually change the font color to black also. Okay. Yep. So and I can also position it to the center. Okay. Then this effortless also think to the center. Yep. So now I think this looks okay. Okay, Made fashion, effortless modern fashion. So I can just go ahead and download this. And you can download either as PNG or JPG. Okay. So let me just leave it as PNG. So go ahead and I hit on download. And once the download is complete, I can go back to my store and I can add the image. And right here is the image. So I can add that. And right away, you can see the image here. So the moment anyone is checking my brand on social media, this is what it's going to show. Okay. As you can see, you understand how I went ahead to use Canva to create that. All right. And also the homepage title, you want to change that. So we can just say Mave. Okay. So or we can call it something like Mave Modern Luxury and Fashion store. Okay. So whatever it is you want to put there or add, you can do that. And also your description, you want to add, something just for SEO. Okay. Normally, this is actually good because it helps good to show this is what Google is going to show under or beneath the title. So whenever people are searching for your store on Google, this is how it's going to show. And you can go ahead and just write something maybe like, or you can use AI for this also. Okay. You can use AI. Let me just go ahead and use ChatGPT for this to help me generate a good meta description for my social sharing on SEO. So I can just say, hey, help me generate meta description for my fashion Shopify store called Mave. Okay. So you can add your niche here instead of fashion. You can add yours and just go ahead and you see there are a lot of options. So you see it's very easy. Okay. So I can pick anyone for this. I can just pick this option 3 and this is free to use. So I can just paste it here and voila, I'm done. Okay. So, and you want it to be around maybe 150 to 160 characters at most, so that Google can be able to show everything. You don't want it to be too long. So this is much okay. All right. And the moment you're done like this, you can go ahead and click on save. Just scroll down and hit on save, and you're done. Okay. And your setting is saved. So whenever anyone is checking out your page on social media, they're going to see this. And also SEO, this is what it's going to be showing. So you want to try as much as possible to make sure that your brand, your niche is always, your niche, if it's fashion, it should be there. Okay. And also it should be here. So whatever niche you're into, you want to make sure that they are showing they are always in the text that you are adding to your page. So this is how you can go about this. If this video has been helpful, please make sure that you hit the red subscribe button and also turn on the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever I drop new video tutorials like this on my YouTube channel. And please share those videos with your friend and family. And even if you don't want to subscribe, please like the video so that YouTube can keep recommending it to several other people out there. I'll see you in another video. Peace and have a nice day ahead. Bye.